Hi, my name's Angus. I'm 11 years old, and you're watching Angus Investigates. My guest today is John Sharpe. He is the chairman of Reverse Rett. His granddaughter Amber has Rett Syndrome. So my first question for you is, can you tell me about Amber?
Well, yes, Amber is one of the joys of our life. We have 6 grandchildren, and Amber is one of them. And of course, we've known Amber from the moment she was born, and we've been through all the learning process which her parents have been through as we found she wasn't developing normally, and then she was diagnosed with Rett syndrome. But she's a very nice, lovely girl. She smiles, she's quite happy, but she, like all the other girls, she can't walk or talk or look after herself. But she's a darling.
How often do you get to see her at the moment because of the
At the moment, it's very sad because of lockdown. We don't see much of her at all because when she has been to the house but stays in the car because the special school that she goes to is quite close to where we live. And sometimes when Sarah is going to pick her up or drop her off, she just comes and says hello to us at the front door. But we're not allowed to have people in the house, so we just wave at Amber. So, but normally, if in normal times, we'd see her at least every week, I'm sure. You know, at weekends, and they come round for meals and tea, and we sometimes go and look after Amber when her parents are doing something else or want to go away for a night.
How does your jobs in the past help you with being the chairman of Reverse Rett? Is there any experience that gives you help with any of that?
I think so, yes. It's very different running a small charity than it is to running a company. But there are lots of lessons about people and about how things might be done and maybe how you should organize and look at things, which I hope helps Reverse Rett. So I try to bring whatever experience I can to my role as chairman, and hopefully people think it's a reasonable job. Yeah.
So when I was reading a bit about you, I realized that you had quite a lot of jobs. So altogether, do you know, or an estimate of how many jobs you have had?
I must say I've never counted the number of jobs, no. All I know is that I worked for the same company for 37 years. So if you said that, let's say that each job lasted on average 3 years, because I kept moving in the same business. So that would be 10 or 11 or 12 jobs, I suppose, over that period.
So,
yes, it's quite, it was always interesting and always fun. I always enjoyed my work. And, so I just stayed with it.
So I heard that you ran Walls, like the Walls ice cream factory. So when you ran Walls, did you get to eat a lot of ice cream?
Yes. When you run an ice cream factory, you do eat a lot of ice cream. You have tasting sessions where you have to taste all the different ideas that the development people are coming up with. So you have to go around tasting all different things and saying whether you like it or not. And not that my opinion mattered an awful lot because we always did research on consumers, but they always wanted the people in the company also to taste the food we were making. We had to understand what we were doing.
So
my children were very excited when they learned that I was going to Bird's Eye Walls, and we had a large freezer in the garage full of ice cream. So it was a good time for them.
Yeah. So my final question for you is, what are your hopes and dreams for Amber?
Very good question. I think it's the same for Amber as it is for older people with Rett, which is that we find both treatments and possible routes to a cure, which will greatly improve their lives. I'm a scientist by background, and I believe deeply that the science that we're pursuing, both in terms of the basic research and the clinical research, is going to lead to a much better understanding of Rett and how we can treat it. And I'm very hopeful that we will, in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, have significant steps forward in how we can help our Rett people lead better lives. And hopefully, for the young ones who are born into the world with that condition, it will be as close to a cure as anything we can imagine. And for the older ones, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could, if my Amber could speak to me or hold my hand? So that's what we're hoping for, and that's what we're working towards.
Yeah, same with my sister. I really want to speak to her. Just that's really all I want. Yeah. So thank you so much for talking to me today. And
not at all. And it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much, Angus, for taking the time and asking me the questions. I've enjoyed it.
Okay, thank you. Bye.